Hey Alpha! I am Sana, Vice President IM&M 1314. I'll be sharing with you today a tool to use in your daily ISEC life. Because we believe that we should be attractive in ISEC, whether internally or externally, we constantly need design skills, which are hard to learn. So IM&M came up with a simple tool to help you with this. It's called Posters Creation Tool. Posters Creation Tool is a PowerPoint file that can help you in the process of creation of posters. So you can find all the instructions, how to use and logos in that same PowerPoint file. Starting with the usage instructions, which is like the process that you go through step by step, and you have like in the beginning having a picture on the slide, put in the logos, put in the shapes that are ISEC shapes, and then put in some text with color and font. Once you're making your poster over the slide, you need to just click Alt and F5, and then you have the full screen. So you can just screenshot it and paint it, put it on Paint to register. But before starting the promotion, it's very important to get the approval of the Vice President Information Management Marketing, who's going to be Suhail Gabut. And so you can be sure that your poster is brand aligned and is following the brand of whatever you're promoting. This file contains also some instructions and tips to use for beginner designers. Like, for example, in order to have a poster, you need to use an attractive picture with big dimensions. So you cannot just take a small size picture like this one, and then when you put it on the poster and when you enlarge it, it starts to be really pixelized. So it's not very good for the poster. Again, and also, the picture that you use should not be having those kind of gray protection that the producer of the picture make in order for it not to be stolen. So those kind of pictures cannot be used simply because it already has that kind of written text or written shape that hide the picture. So it's very bad to use it. Now, coming back to the instructions, it's very important also to keep all the pictures you're putting in the poster in their original proportions. Means that if you are, for example, using this picture, you should not like put it this way, or else to put it like this way, because you're not using the original proportion of the image, and so it doesn't look it doesn't look the way it has to. So also use a clear readable font. Do not use something that is like a blood font, or something like a Halloween thingy, or something that cannot be easily readable. Also, put your text on a background with an opposite color. This is very normal. You cannot write white out on white or black on white on black. Preferably give your text a shadow. This is very easy on PowerPoint. Just select and then you click on this S, and here you have a shadow. Use different sizes for your brand shapes and put them in interaction for brand alignment. We're gonna see about this later in this video. In case you're adding a picture logo of your background picture, make sure to have it in PNG form. This means mainly when you're using something besides the logos of ISEC, you can just go to Google, write for example kid, and write PNG images, and then you'll find pictures of kids drawn or human that has no background. Here you can see like green and the white squares that when you download the picture, you can just put it on the background photo that you have without having that white frame around it. So it's very useful. Now here some tips and tricks that can also be useful for you. Using a color for your text that is used in the background picture. If you have a picture, for example, of Russia with a lot of colors but has a blue color as the most major one, you choose in the text that you're putting the same blue color, and you can take this color from Paint. You can just open the picture in Paint and pick the color. You have then all the kind of code of this exact same color, and then you put it over this PowerPoint file. Also, put all the information needed on the poster, because it should be having all the information so people cannot get lost. Put the topic of your poster with poster on Google. This is mainly to get inspired, so you can either find some posters that are used internationally on Google, or also you can, if you're making a poster for ICX, you can just go to the exchange groups that we usually share posters there, and you can have a look over all the posters, and then you can get inspired. Also, fill your sharps with the picture, and this is very easy. Like, for example, if you are using this shape as a visual shape of Isaac, you can just click right, format de la forme, and then you fill it with an image. So you just click Fichier, and you have the image that you want, and that's all. So the shape now is filled with an image, and it's very sometimes it's used on poster and it looks beautiful. Look for new fonts. You can find so many nice fonts on this website. It's the website that I always use, and it's very nice. You can also open the Flickr account of Isaac International and of Isaac Enfant. You can find here the links. You can find all the pictures with very good quality. Then there is also an I Am an Isaacer font that is very special. Let's see, maybe I'm gonna just put it over here. Okay, because I already have it. This is it. I'm sure that you know that one, but now when you click on the link, you just download it, go to the hard drive like C, and put it in fonts file. Then you close and reopen your PowerPoint file, and then you will find it over all the fonts that you have here. Okay, so use the online college and make special your posters. This website is really useful as well. It has some different ways of putting the pictures. So it's very easy. You just open it, go to photo collage, and then you will be having different ways of putting your pictures. Sorry. So, for example, you want to have in one poster 4 different pictures, but you want them to be in this way. So you just add pictures. They're gonna be put in here, and then you can drag them into whatever you want to. Then you just save, and it's saving on your desk. And also another online website that is useful for design, which is pixlr.com. It's mainly like a Photoshop, but it's online, so you don't have to install it and have that huge software in your computer. And it's also more simple than the original one. So last but not least, something that we do usually in Isaac is that learning by doing. So you cannot make a very beautiful poster from the beginning. You should try again and again and again, get inspired, use different ways, and then by this way you're practicing design and you're making it better. Now let's talk logos. This PowerPoint file has all the major logos that you may use in whatever posters in Isaac. So firstly, the Isaac Global logos, and then the Isaac Enfant logos with PNG form, so you just can put it on whatever background and it's gonna be shaped. So usually, and in order to have a brand aligned poster, you need to put the short logo either in the top or in the below. And for the ONFA logo, it should be in front of the global one on the right, sorry, or down in the right. Now, for the long logos, you can only put them in the top or in the down without AIESEC ONFA logos. Why? Because, for example, when we are promoting for the Moroccan market, we do not really need to use ONFA logo because we are showcasing AIESEC as an entity, as a global organization. So we don't need to mention ONFA. But when we are promoting our projects internally, mainly in ICX, we need to put AIESEC ONFA because we are promoting to AIESEC in different LCs and different countries. Now, for the long logo, in order to have it brand aligned, you should always keep 20% of the space of the poster or of the slide free, because this 20% is quite part of the logo. So you cannot just take, for example, whatever logo and put it in front of it. This is not brand aligned. Also, you can find a project that has been used in AIESEC ONFA with all their logos with PNG form, so that you can easily use them. And also partners logos, because sometimes when you're partnering with a specific company, you need to put their logos on the posters. So here you can find official partners, IGIP partners, IGCP partners, and then school partners. And last but not least, before moving to the creation of the poster, here are the brand elements bar or the brand visuals that has been created. So you have here all the colors that you can use. You can just take the shape, put it on the poster, put it in a different size, but try not to put it with a non-original size like this or like this, because it should be exactly like the one in the beginning. After having a look on all the instructions, the process, and then the shapes and logos, now it's time to make the poster. This is the poster slide. You can easily put the picture all over the white space, then put AIESEC logo in the top and ONFA logo in the top if it's necessary, or just the campaign logo. And then one of the things that is very important is to always put important dates or important deadline or how to contact or how to apply in the right down of the poster, because when the audience or the customer sees the poster, he goes directly like that. He starts seeing this, seeing AIESEC, seeing ONFA, then seeing whatever content you're putting on your poster, and then the last thing that he sees is the important dates or the deadline. So this is psychologically has been confirmed. So, and we always want people to remember the most relevant information. That's why it's very important to always keep it on that place. And this is not all. There is different other slides. One for the testimonials, where you can put the picture of the person who is given a testimonial and then put the text that he is given, because we believe that sharing a story is always heart-touching and goes directly to that person. Also, still, it's very simple. Put in the logo, put in the ONFA logo, and then the campaign logo in the down right. So you can change the color of this shape easily just by going to the brand elements bar, clicking on whatever. For example, we want to use orange. You go to this reproduction tool, you click, and then go back here and put on this. So now you have it orange. You can do the same for here and here, and then you have different testimonials with different colors to make it attractive. And the last slide is a cover slide, because sometimes you want to make design for your cover picture on Facebook, for the cover wall, or for the groups, or for the page. So you have here specific size that you just fill, and then you screenshot it so that you have the exact size that is needed for a cover. In order to help you with your posters, here we are giving you some design that can be put in different ways in different posters. Like you have the word made by the shapes, Isaac written, and then the bubble for a text or for someone who is talking. Some bubbles put in a different way. This for framing the text, and so on. You can also find all the symbols that we usually use in Isaac, which is Eddie and Blue Man, in their PNG forms, and also the descriptions of Isaac with the vision, the definition, the values, and so on, also in their PNG form. Now, the important part is that whenever you are making a poster, you can put it, add it in the my portfolio place, so that you can modify it in the future. Here I'm giving you an example of a poster that has been made over this PowerPoint tool. So as you see, it's like a simple picture of our EPs, IGIP EPs. We are promoting internally, so we have Isaac Onfa logo, and then the logo of the company that the intern is going to work in. Now, in order to make a poster out of this slide, you just full screen and then screenshot. You go then to paint, paste, and you move and remove the black sides of the shortened picture, like this. Oops, a little bit of black again, and you just then register on your desk. Now you have a poster that you can share and you can promote with whatever campaign you have. So this was all. Thank you so much for your attention, and hoping that this tool is going to be effective for you. Bye!